Hello everybody. Um, Another video here. Actually, I love when I get this kind of stuff of it. It helps me to get into the next level, to go to look deep. Um, there is a person out there in the Facebook, not a Facebook, I'm sorry, on YouTube. She made a comment. The comment is too long, but I'm gonna be reading it to you. Actually, I was begin to highlight the things that were more of high interest. But I will go ahead and read the whole thing, and we're gonna go over it with this. As I replied, there was a 12 replies on that comment. I will answer in the video. The person name is Dina, Otilia, and that is her comment. That's right here. It's on the YouTube. It is about the video that I made yesterday, twin flames detachment, why and how to detach. So it, and it's so nice to see things like this of it. But as we processing on this journey as a twin flames, are we talking about more and more about these twin flames? Our partnership. We're finding out more and more stuff that we're evolving more and more. So there is some people who absolutely agree with what I said. There was a very good comment, and what I want to go with this is that some people who doesn't resonate, they don't work with the vibrations, they don't resonate with certain things, please don't make a comments of things that you personally don't resonate, or you have a lower vibrations, a lower understanding of the things out of it. I will tell you why these things triggers me, because it tries to comparison something personally to me. It's for my own personality, and somebody else tries to really to go ahead and describe two different persons, my twin flame and my ex-wife, for me. And I will go ahead right now and read you what you wrote. Hi Dio. So if emotions are in motion, meaning constantly moving, changing, and like you said, they can lead you to a lot of regrets, which is true. Don't you think you are doing a lot more harm by making people believe that the emotions they felt for the person they call their twin flame is real and will last forever is dangerous and false? I will stop right here right now and I will answer this as I go to you. Here what the general population doesn't understand of it. Inside of the twin flame, once it's ignites, the love ignites everything of it. The whole body, the whole belief system shaked every cell in the body. And all the vibrations between the two individuals are too strong. They are too powerful to be handled. And when the emotions begin to evolve within this higher connection, that it's in the soul and the vibration is everything, it's active, the things are really can go hectic, and those are the regrets a lot of the twin flames are making. Those are the things that people can do. I personally was angry at my twin flame. She was definitely crazy, and she was definitely went out on me with everything, with aggravations, and tried to go back to it when I was angry. I looked at her when she was supposed to calm down, and nothing happened. And the things was hectic. We are regretting. I will tell you, I'm regretting my stuff. But this is how we learn. But let me answer the question. Don't you think that you're doing more harm by making people believe that the emotions they feel for the person they call twin flame is real and will last forever is dangerous and false? Let me tell you about the last forever. Okay, A lot of the people, they don't understand, first of all, the love that lasts forever. It's not in their um, dictionary descriptions. They don't understand what that's mean forever, and they don't understand that the love as a vibration is much more stronger and lasts forever during all this process. And I had to learn this on the hard way. I had to learn with another people, with another women and connections in order to get what I am. I don't make people believe. That is your wrong idea about what I'm trying to do here. What I'm trying to do here is that people can understand the road that we are walking into it, so the people cannot suffer about the twin flames journey. Because if your people got educated in the beginning, like I wanted to be educated and understand this, I wouldn't be in the same place as I am right now. And you're talking about the love lasts forever. A lot of the people cannot imagine this love lasts forever, but they don't even have the idea of the practical part of love lasts forever. There is so much more that even if you say to your people, they're not ready to comprehend this part. They will not be ready to understand this forever part. This forever part is when the two souls are together and they are ready. They will know that part. They will understand their part of the two universe. They will understand that they will be for a very long time together. For a very long time. And this is a journey of evolution. So, do I think that I'm doing more harm? Let me tell you something. People doing more harm by living their lie. And this is why there is this quote I made for it. If you can't handle my light, then you should look at the true darkness. And the part is that the truth is always the light. And when the people get into the twin flames and they have their feelings explained, they live into the light. And that is the part that's got nothing wrong, you to lead people. Because if you fall in love when you're married with somebody else, guess what? You fall in love, which is a true statement. And you need to think about it before you make comments about this, is because love does not just spark between two people just because of it. And that is a part that you have to considerations before you making a comment. Now, especially when married people listen to you, what you teach about twin flames, be it the real love and lasting forever. Married people, why would the married people with who are not twin flames will listen to me? Well, they understand something is missing in that part. They finally understand that there is some part of themselves they disagree with it. They're missing something. And the love forever is something not everybody will understand and be ready for it. So to continue more, don't you think you are misleading married people and leading them to believe they have found their twin flame, advising them to tell on their spouse and even to leave their marriage? Okay, so you're married, you fall in love with somebody else that you don't really resonate at all. For example, I can tell you, ever since I met my twin flame, I could not resonate with my wife on all levels. On energy level, physical level, emotional level, doesn't have not a one vibration to resonate with it. Now, how would you live with someone if you don't resonate with them? And you don't understand this until you are in a position of that. The question is how honest are you going to be when that happens to you? Are you going to allow it, other things to be controlling you, or are you going to be your truth? And about me advising them, I'm advising them to be their truth, to listen their soul. And if you know me, what I do, that's the main lessons I give it to people. Listen to your soul. Your soul will tell you what to do. Okay? So about leaving the marriage, well, if the marriage is already fall down, the marriage, if it's already broken down in pieces, and one other person is already in love with somebody else, the old just disappears. It's just go ahead and dissolve, simply because there is no more purpose in that. And Dina, I hope you begin to understand this part, because it's so easy for people to go ahead and judge things, but it's not easy for them to go ahead and look at it more deeper in the things, in the situations. There is something beneath the surface. Because if you look at the ocean only from the top, all you see is the pure water. But until you don't dive deep down, you won't find the beautiful fishes, you won't find another beautiful world that you cannot see in the first place. And that's what actually happens with the twin flames. When the souls are open and connected to the universe, you have no idea how beautiful the world out there is for us. But we are in these cocoons of society molding, and those cocoons of society moldings actually prevent us to look at that beautiful picture of the universe that gives to us, and how we can actually really understand each other. Let me explain what I mean by understand each other. For example, you and I, we can go to the Library of Congress and we can study everything about the twin flames. And guess what? You will always gonna be opposing something. It may take 40 or 50 years, and you will still going to find something to it. When the connections between the two people that are in a twin flame, they don't even have to say a word. They begin to understand things naturally. And when you begin to that place, then you understand things that it doesn't matter how many things you will read or listen for the twin flames, until you don't experience it, the things are not going to be going on good for you. So I want to keep going on with those questions. How many people have left their marriage and never got with their twin flame? As long as you're in the truth, as long as you're in the right place. A lot of people understand the part of I want to be my truth, and I want to be myself and open, and that's why I'm separating from my marriage, because my marriage doesn't work. You will understand when you're on a twin flame that the marriage doesn't work in all levels. In sexual level, an energy level, financial level, everything is just going wrong. For some one way or another reason, it just goes wrong. And then you understand you have to step out, you have to get out of there, and then you find your peace and you begin to evolve as a twin flame. Do you really believe that twin flames are different being higher vibrations? It's difference it's not about to believe, okay? It's the way of life. I live like this. I connect with quite a few people there throughout those vibrations. The things that I make, if you've been in one of my personal workshops that I do, which is they're not actually workshops, but they're actually help for the twin flames. We did one in Argentina, we did one in Chicago, one in Boston. Now I'm going to UK to do one there. It is about helping people. I spent my own time and money through this so I can help people. and it is about the higher vibrations. But what is the higher vibration purpose could be? You can only imagine what we can do about this. Are we different beings? For rest of the world, maybe we are not. We're looking normal, or maybe we're kind of like offset a little bit. They feel something strange about us. But when you are in a twin flame, you understand that when you're a twin flame, the things are more easier. You resonate in the base of the vibration and resonance that you get of it. You get these uploads, downloads through others, and then it's more easier for you to get the things that you want to understand. It's not like you have to go ahead and have a book and studies and get everything into it, of it. We are just evolved beings. We are not just different. We are evolved. We worked our tail off to be evolved like that. We using our full, not even full capabilities. I think so. We using like maybe like a very small amount of percentage of what the twin flames we can do, and we're still learning slowly, because with the greater power it's coming one thing though, greater responsibility, and that part it takes a long time to understand. Really, there is no difference between your ex-wife and your twin flame. We are all imperfect human. Let me tell you something about there is no difference. If you're talking about the vibrations, there is a huge things about the vibrations between my wife and my twin. I cannot resonate with my wife the way I resonate with my twin, and there is some people who witness it, how my ex-wife was resonate, and how with my twin flame I resonate. The people who knows me with my ex-wife, they never saw me in the level that I am. But the people who saw me with my twin flame, if you get a chance to know those people and understand what actually is going on, then you will see those people, they don't even want to talk about it. They don't even want to look me in my eyes anymore because of the things, of the way it happened. So, personally, I advise you that don't try to compare two different things. They're two different things. They're not the same. Even though that we are all come from the same place, we are all living on oneness. Our ego make us different, make us separations. And the one was suppressing me down, the other one fired up my soul, and this is why I'm here, doing what I'm supposed to do of it. So I can continue, go on. Love is also about choosing to love someone and being committed. It is about grace, forgiveness, and choosing to love someone beyond their imperfections. There is a difference between choosing and no choice. Here's what happens within the twin flames. Doesn't matter how hard you try to break that link, that connection with your twin flame, or how much you try to go ahead and change your life and to be with somebody else, your twin flame is always there inside of you, so deep that you understand that after your twin flame it's God. No other connection exists. And that's why the twin flame love, it's so powerful, because only God can love your twin more than you do, because that is the next step. We're not talking about angels, archangels, we're not talking about relatives, husbands, spouses. This is something morally completely out there, deep inside of the soul. And I hope that you will understand this. And we're talking about helping a lot of people not to be feeling no pain. So let's. I bet you will have had the same problem if you had with your wife, if you had lived with your twin as long as you lived with your wife. Okay, I bet you you need to, before you make a comments like this, I will appreciate it if you talk to me and ask me information about my personal life and my personal relationship about with my wife. First of all, I've been married for her for 17 years. And about my twin flame. You have no idea how much bullshit I went through both of them. And you have no idea of what I do behind the background. People think that I can sit down here and make some videos and I make great money of making YouTube videos. Let me tell you something, Dave. I don't make money out of the videos that much. I only make, like, from all the videos that I make so far, I got paid $100. And I can tell you, just this TV and the camera that recording like this right now, they're over $700. So it's not a money wise about this. But I want you to understand, Dina, something very, very personal up here. Okay? Even that it's hard to understand. I had to go ahead and sacrifice my own happiness and to be within the relationship so I can understand this twin flames partnership much better, much deep inside of it. I had to sacrifice more than only you can imagine to it. Only quite a few people very close to me knows this. And the people that I've been connected with in soul, they understand this part. And I'm doing this for the community, so they cannot suffer the way I suffer. This is not about me becoming a teacher, me becoming the guru, or whatever you want to call it, whatever label you want to do it. I begin to do this so the people cannot suffer. And with the comments like that of it, okay, I really appreciate if you can kind of like personally talk to me before you make any comments like that. So I want to keep on going though with you. We are all same human being. Just take a look at all your soul connections. They were nothing but emotions, constantly moving, changing. Yes. That was the part that I had to learn. And you need to understand something. When someone has a destiny to do something, they cannot fulfill it with somebody else. They're going to fulfill it anyway because it's a destiny with someone else. And if that was you, you were never gonna write this. Period. If you were in a soul connection with me, you would never write this. Then you will understand things far beyond your imaginations. The twin flame theory is a matrix. How happy are you? Ask all the twin flames, how happy are you all? Now, we are at the beginning of clearing the mud about the twin flames. We are beginning to do the things about the twin flames so they can be more clear for the next generations to come. On and on and on. And people who are writing things like this, they don't understand that this process of breaking up the ice. We are breaking the ice in the last 100 years. So twin flames were breaking the past a long time ago. But the last 100 years, there was the I Am movement, which is begin to the part of the twin flames. Then we become the Summit Lighthouse. If you take a look even more further right now, there is a lot of channels, a lot of people who are about talking about the twin flames and how advanced, how ascending the path it's coming up into. Why? Why do you think all those people, they have the same experiences, they have the same situations, and there is some people who actually unite. You haven't seen those people, and there is something that I want to suggest you to watch. I made an interview with them. I did it in Boston. They actually met them for the first time in the Chicago event. When they came in the Chicago event, after the Chicago event, they got married. They live in Canada. Now, when they came into Boston, they were already married. And that is Rob and Angie. I made an interview with them. I would suggest you go ahead and look at it over at YouTube. Because only when you see it, you're going to believe it. And that is a part of, you can see how they are happy. Okay? What are the results of your journey? The results are amazing. I keep evolving more and more, but that's not about me. My personal journey is my own personal journey. It is about the people who make those great comments of, Dio, thank you so much for your help. People who send me private messages on Facebook, and people that I see that they're crying. Thank you so much, you help us a lot. I really appreciate it. And people who actually they go ahead and evolve and move up after they've been stuck for 10, 15 years. And this is the part what I do. That I'm happy with it? Hell yeah, I'm happy. Alright. What is happiness? Happiness is when you find another person that you can actually be yourself. You don't have to hide nothing. You don't do nothing. You just completely open out there. You're vulnerable. You make yourself vulnerable. Getting ready for the hits of it. And I'm happy to be doing what I do. I am enjoying it to do what I do. I've been born to do this part. So I am fully happy. Maybe not fully happy the way I think I should be, but that is my ego part. But as where I am at the moment and where my destiny is leading into me, and what's going on inside of me, and how much I evolved now as a twin flame, I am darn too happy for it. I'm blessed with the things to understand things and to feel things and to work with things, where a lot of people only read in the fantasy books, they only see things on the movies. I'm actually able to do it, and I have some confirmations of doing it. And they're like, oh my god, this is amazing deal. Why didn't the other people don't know? The other people won't know because they're not open yet. They're not awakened yet. So even if I explain it to you what really happiness is, it's only you can imagine. Twin flame theory is the okay, I already read that. Dio, I pray you get out of your ego and truly help people to tell them that a twin flame theory is not real. Okay, are you trying to programming me? Let me tell you something, darling. It's not gonna work. Okay, next. And what are their feelings and just emotion that will go away if you don't give into? Here's a part I seen it through a lot of twin flames when specifically the runners go ahead and talk to Angie and Rob when I did the interview on it, how the situation was. They open up their own page, Twinfinity, I believe was, out on Facebook, and she was comparing her 58 booklets, diaries, whatever happened between her and Rob about a twin flame journey, and she's going to working on it to make it happen, because when she found out about a twin flame, she began to compare everything about it. So I I guess you have to find the answers on your own, because if the others telling you, it's not going to work. Go watch the interview of Rob and Angie. Okay? Then you find about the theory, it's real or not. Okay? Don't be like a Saint Apostle Thomas, that when he saw Jesus in front of him, and he told everybody, until I don't put my fingers in his ribs, I will never say that Jesus resurrected. And when Jesus appeared in front of him and asked Thomas, hey, go ahead, put your finger in my ribs. And Thomas believed. And Thomas is the only one who actually went all the way up to India to spread the Christianity. He is the most successful of all the apostles to expand the Christianity is the most. So careful what you say for it. Now, let people know that they control over their emotion. Do not make them believe that there is nothing one can do their feelings, so they can call on their so-called twin. That they will be there forever. Okay, you already answered this part about the forever. You're not going to be ready to understand the forever. And the forever, it's a lot of responsibility with a lot of power. Those are the two individuals who are going to serve for a very long time, for millions and millions of years together, doing a very special thing. And that is it forever. This is a dangerous lie and trap leading to depression, sadness, a lot of suffering, because people believe in twin flame. Okay, trap leading. You trap leading yourself simply because your attachment to your twin flame. The video was about the detachments and what you knew how to do it, okay? And how you can go ahead once you detach from it, how the depression and the sadness goes away. Twin flame is a light but a dark energy to feed the dark energy, okay? Don't try to tell this to your twin flames, because they're going to laugh on it. Specifically the ones that are very, very awakened, and they are recognizing lights, and they see with their third eye the lights on it, and others, they will be really, really up on you. So I will spare you that part. I pray more people free themselves from this dangerous lie of twin flames. So, okay, Dina, if this is a lie for you, why would you listen? Why would you be making a comment that you're a twin flame? And how would you make a comment about this lie? Because if the twin flames, for you it's lie, why would you make a comment on the videos about a twin flame? Why would you even watching it? I will be giving you some little advice up here. Go seek what my videos are triggering inside of you. Go see deep inside of you what other things that you hold on to, what kind of sadness you are, because in order you to write about this sadness, and it's about those depressions, okay, then you will probably hold on to your twin flame on the material world, and you have to go ahead and detach the proper way out of it. I'll love your comments that you make. You made a comment on some of my videos from before, but I will really appreciate that next time if you make a comment about my personal life, please consider talking to me. I'm always open to a Facebook, or you can go ahead and ask me a question. I can be able to answer to you. But don't make an assumptions of what the situations between me and my wife was, or the situations between me and my twin flame was. Simply because you probably were not there, and you probably don't have this experience the way I do, and the things that I don't really completely share out there for it, because those are energies of sadness and things that inside of me that I don't want to bring out as a vibrations to the community, because it's about a community. It's not about anything else. So thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you understand some of the things much better. I hope you understand that if the twin flames it's not real to you, that doesn't mean it's not real to some other people. And I hope you're getting to the part that when you make a comments, please advise yourself to talk to the person first, because you don't know what you basically will do. Thank you so much. Be loved.